So hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Melus Makes. My name is Mel. Hope you guys are all very well. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial of how to make these really pretty coasters. So I've actually been using the Simple Stories Simply Vintage Indigo Garden collection. It's got a lot of gorgeous pastel colours and has a lot of darker accents as well. So it's got the lovely indigo colours with lots of dark purples, and also has the lovely darker blue colours as well. Absolutely gorgeous collection. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's tutorial. If you like today's video, then please do give this video a like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into the tutorial. So to start off the tutorial, you'll need some Cork coasters. So these are the ones that I get from the range. It's 10 pieces for £1. So if you go down to their craft aisle, they may be available there. They'll come in different shapes. So there's a flower, a heart and a star. So if you don't really want to do it in a circle, then you're more than welcome to use like any of the shapes that are available. So these are £1 for 10 pieces. If you don't have any of these Cork coasters, you can just basically use a thick 300 GSM cardstock. It just needs to be a tiny bit more bigger than the actual circle base that you're using. I've used some die cuts here. I'll put the name of the dies that I've used for the circle and then the scallop circle that I'm using for the coasters. So they basically just need to be bigger than the actual base. I'm just going to measure the coaster for you, so if you want to do a similar size then you're more than welcome to. So I'm just going to measure this across. So this is nearly 4 inches. So if you want to do yourself a 4-inch circle, then you can just cut yourself out a 4-inch circle. So if you have any of these Cork coasters, brilliant. If you don't, then you can just use thicker cardstock, and you'll need 2 pieces of those to make 2 coasters. The collection that I'm going to be using is this one. I have used it in some of my makes before, and it is the Simple Stories Simply Vintage Garden in the Indigo. It's really beautiful. It's a really gorgeous and darker patterned floral set. Again, I just love the kind of dark colors, and it also has the mix of the pastels as well. I'll put the link to that collection in the box below. I'll also put any products that I am using during the course of this tutorial. I'll list them in the box below as well. So that is the collection that I'm using. That's the one collection that I'm using for both coasters. And what I've done is I've actually just popped my embellishments that I want to use. I've just put them on some foam dots, so that's a little bit more easier then for me to stick them down. You don't have to create everything in layers if you don't want to. You can keep everything relatively flat. So those are the embellishments that I'm actually going to be playing with. So what I've done is I'm actually just going to make the first coaster. So I'm hoping that this tutorial won't be too long. So what I do is I don't normally stick anything on the main Cork coaster at all. What I normally do is I normally just plan ahead and just do the base first, and then I normally put the layer on top. So I've just put some double-sided tape on this scallop circle. Again, I'll put the links to the dies that I actually used. These are just really lovely scallop circles, and then the circle die that I've actually used for the layered base. I'm just peeling off the sticky tape here. So you just need to basically just create a scallop circle that's basically a little bit more smaller than the coaster size, and I'm just going to put this on here. So if you see my head in the camera shot, then I apologize. So I'm trying to get that basically straight on. So there you go, that's what that looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put some of the layers on. So I've just got this ephemera piece again from the same collection. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to just pile on the layers here. So again, I'm just going to take off the backing of the foam tape. So this is the first piece that I'm actually going to put on. I have already pre-planned how I'm actually going to put this together. So I'm just peeling the tape off the 3D foam tape. So So again, I'm just going to put this on the actual coaster. I'm just trying to see if I'm actually straight on, because at least then I'll be able to position everything a little bit more better. And again, I've just pre-designed everything. So I'm now just going to put all these lovely pieces together. So I'm just positioning this little bloom tag, this little bloom ticket here, just so I actually know where it's actually going to go. I tend to try and plan things out accordingly. Sometimes it doesn't always go the way that you want it to. But again, I'm just going to try and position everything where I want it without sticking my hands together. So again, just play with the pieces of ephemera that you actually have in your collection and just see whether you want to position things a certain way, you want to apply foam, tape for extra layers. If you want to put like gem embellishments, for example, that's absolutely fine. It's actually a great idea to actually add some decoration as well. So again, I'm just putting this flower here in the middle, and I'm going to try and see if I can try and get it in the center. And then I'm just going to apply the final sentiment on the front here. I'm actually just going to cover up that little butterfly there, and then just put this bloom sentiment on top. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some of these embellishments. So these are from Alter New. Again, I'll put the link to this collection of these enamel dots. As you guys know, I absolutely love enamel dots. So I'm just going to see where I actually want to put these. I'm going to be using this kind of baby pink colour here, because I think they'll look really, really gorgeous on this coaster. So I think I'm actually going to put one here on the corner here of the square bit of ephemera, and I'm probably going to put one here as well on the wooden ephemera here too, just to kind of add that finishing touch and to frame it. So that is the finished base of the coaster. What I'm then going to do now is I'm actually going to take the base of the coaster, and I'm now actually just going to apply some Floral glue, which is like construction glue. So I'm now going to see if I can try and lay this on. Sometimes when I put this glue on, it gets a little bit stuck. Now I tend to use Floral glue because it's a lot more stronger to actually bond with the cork material. Obviously if you're using card, then obviously it'll stick a lot more better, and you can just use a regular glue or whichever your glue that you actually use. So I'm just putting the glue on. I'll also put on the other side of this coaster base as well, just for a little bit of added strength really, and just to make sure it's actually secure. I'm not going to decorate the bottom of the coaster like I did for the Valentine's ones. I'm just going to leave it plain for now, just for the sake of this demo. So I'm just making sure I'm in shot. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put this coaster on the cork coaster base here, and then just basically putting my finger all the way around the rim of the actual layers here. And then what will happen is that will dry, and I'll wait for that to dry overnight, and I can tell that it's actually setting because everything's becoming a little bit more harder, which is great. So I just give it a good squeeze all the way around in the middle as well, and then I'll probably add another layer to the bottom later, but for now, for the demo, I'm actually just going to leave it the way that it is. So that is the first coaster that I've made. I'm going to be making two, so I'm just going to bring the other bits and pieces again from the same collection. So let me do the second coaster. So here is my second coaster. I'm just going to move that to the side. Again, I'm using the same collection from Simple Stories. I'm just using a different design. So I've got this darker piece here, and again I've just put some double-sided tape. You can obviously use the Floral glue if you wish to. So again, we're just going to make these two coasters just so that you can see what I'm doing. So again, the coaster base of the Cork coaster base, the Cork coaster base, me just repeating myself, is 4 inches. So if you just wanted to do a 4-inch circle, then you can just cut it out of thicker card if you don't have the Cork coasters. So again, I'm just taking the double-sided tape off of this, and then I'll apply it to the paper base here. And then just going to attach this tag here, which again has some double-sided tape. So I'm just going to peel the backing off of this and then just stick this down on the coaster base here. So again, I'm just going to put this on this side. Then I've just got this bit here, which is this ephemera that just says good times. I just really love the wood effect on this one, so I've just used this piece of ephemera, again from the same collection. So just peeling off the tape there. Just checking which side this is going to be on, which is going to be on this side. So again, beautiful. Then just going to take the tape backing on the flower. So again, I'm just going to put this here. Just got to check it's actually leveled up. Otherwise it's going to be like foam tape everywhere. Gorgeous. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop this butterfly on here without getting the double-sided tape stuck on me. So just making sure that that is where I want it to be. And that is really, really pretty. I'm just going to add the enamel dots. So I don't know where I'm actually going to put these. I might put one, I think I might put one on this tag here. Might not be able to see it. And then what I'll do is I'll put another one maybe here on the corner. Again, just to add a little bit of interest. So I'm just going to just squish that. So it's just attached on there. And then I feel like it probably will need another one. You know what? I'm not going to put add another one. I think it looks really, really pretty. So again, that is the finished coaster base, and I'm just going to now put the Floral glue on. I think I need one of those glue holders that basically when you put your glue down, it actually tips down, so it doesn't like block anything. So I'm not sure if all this glue will actually come out of the nozzle here. There's a little bit actually coming out, and I'll obviously put some on the base of the paper as well. So again, I think I need to unblock the top of the on the top of the nozzle here. So I'm actually just putting lots of the colour glue on top. I think probably for the demo I probably should have used some stronger double-sided tape, but I'll use the colour glue. So I've actually put quite a bit around the edge now, and then I will just put the bottle to the side. I'm just going to put again pressure around the coaster. It actually feels quite strong, and because I've laid it up with lots of 3D tape, I'm just pressing all the bits of the ephemera onto the coaster, so that I'm actually pressing it hard. Again, if you have like a stronger glue or you have another glue, then please do use that. I'm just using colour glue because it's just a little bit more stronger, and then when it dries, it actually dries hard. So this will actually be really stiff by the end when it's actually fully dried. So there we go. So that is the second coaster. I'm just going to bring the other coaster in as well. So those are the two finished coasters. I hope you guys have enjoyed that tutorial. I know there wasn't too much talking in there, but it's just basically trying to put the coasters together and just piling up your ephemera so you can actually just get a really cool design. It doesn't matter how you layer up the ephemera pieces, as long as they look good to you and they look really, really good on the coaster, then they'll definitely look fabulous. All you need to do is that you can actually have a few uses for these, so you can actually send these in friend mail, or you can actually put a hole in the top and actually do them as decorations, which I thought is really, really cool, or little wall hangings, or little room decorations that you put on the wall or next to your or in your craft room, for example, or put them on your pin board if you really wanted to. These are really, really pretty, and they make really good gifts for anybody's like a birthday. So if you wanted to give someone a simple crafty gift, these are really, really fab coasters to make, and they're really, really easy to put together as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial of me making these gorgeous coasters. I really love the Simple Stories collection, so I was really, really chuffed to actually have a few bits left of the collection to actually make these coasters. I'll leave the links in the box below to all the products that I've used within this tutorial and within the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, then please do let me know in the comments box below. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you like this video, then please do give this video a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.